the video, part 2 of K-Swap DC2. So maybe before you watch this video, you should watch part 1, where we're trying to figure out what is going on with us. So, but yeah, right, to follow on. Okay, so we realised with this car, realised there with no VTEC and the VTC wasn't activating. So we changed a few of the solenoids, checked wire and a few bits and pieces. Nothing seemed to fix it. So we're pretty sure the VTC gear was seized. Talked to the customer, he was happy enough, pulled the engine out, replaced the gear. We've done all that. I've got a load of pictures of us pulling it apart. Mark can stick in the video. And then we've put it back in, so now we're on the dyno. Everything seems to be, we've done a few logs quickly, everything seems to be working as it should. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do exactly what it came in for, which was then to map the car to suit all the build, the exhaust and the intake. I'm not too sure about this intake, we might have to change a few bits and pieces there, but yeah, we'll crack on and do our base run and see exactly where we're starting from. So you can see our first run here. This is obviously no VTEC, no VTC working. That's when obviously we figured out. Carb's 155. So we've just loaded the Honda FAIL into it just to start us off to see exactly where we're starting with. And yeah, you can see there, it obviously has a dip in VTEC. That's doing 219 and 139 foot-pound, which the horsepower figures about right. It's actually there's some horsepower figures a bit high for literally a car with a small induction kit and exhaust. So you can get EP3 with manifold and exhaust and induction kit to do 219. That's really good. I think that's more than what our shop EP3 did with the bolt-ons before it was mapped, or did it? Actually no, I think it did 223 or something.
It was high.
It made good power after it was mapped. Yeah, so we're at 219 and 139 foot-pound. So, let's see, I need to look into the fueling. Don't know why I turned that off there. Right, okay, so what we'll do is, I'm going to go ahead and put one of our base files into it to start actually tuning, see what difference it's going to make, and then sure we'll come back and compare again.
Sweet.
So, we've just done the first run there. With our base file, it's lost a wee bit, but we can see exactly why. If you actually look here, you can see the car runs really, really rich whenever VTEC comes in, whereas before it was actually run lean. It's not far off, high up and low down. Needs a bit of fuel in there as well. So, right, car actually doesn't feel, with the advanced cam time and stuff on that file of ours, it just doesn't feel like the car's breathing. It's like it's struggling for air. So maybe do a couple more pulls, clean up the fuel. And then have a look maybe at that induction kit. Right, let's go do another run. Okay, so we've been working away at this. We've now seen a big dip. We've been working with the cam timing. And we've now seen a big dip of 7 horsepower, and it's to do with this induction kit. So what we're going to do is I have this 3.5 inch tube we made for another K-Swap car we're working on. I'm going to go ahead, swap this, put this on, and then we're going to have to tweak the files then for this for the customer, and he's going to have to get something like this made, because that induction kit, when I advance the cam time, has just it's just fallen off there by about 4 horsepower after advancing cam timing. So right, we'll go ahead and put this induction kit on. Okay, so we fitted the 3.5-inch intake. As I thought, yeah, the car's gain power. So, right, do you want to look at these figures, Mark?
Yep.
You can see where the loss is. Can you actually zoom in here? So you can actually see.
Hang on a second, just that's you, good to go.
Yep. So you can see the 199. So obviously we got the car up to 199. Now the other thing to take into consideration is we changed the figures to wheel horsepower figures because it's quicker to stop the dyno to do the next run for us to keep working forward with the fuel tables. So you can actually see that we got the car up to 199 at the wheels, and then it drops. We advanced the cam time and then to where it usually is to make sort of the best power. It dropped nearly 7 horsepower. Dropped a wee bit of torque as well. So then we've took it off, changed just the intake on the file that we know works, and it's immediately jumped. You see there, 201.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so next thing is then I can go ahead and start cleaning up the fueling for this intake, and then we can tweak the cam tables as we need to. So, right, go and do something. Okay, so, right, let's bring this back up. Okay, so, final figures. These are wheel horsepower figures. Say we've changed back because it's easier for us to shut the dyno down to do the next run, to make our changes to move forward with the file. Okay, you can see here what we're saying about the induction hold the car back. And you see at 197, we advanced the cam time, it lost to the 92, but then dropped, sorry, to 192 with the wheels. And then we fitted the 3.5-inch intake pipe, it jumps to 200. And then obviously you can see we've been working through it to gently get up to 204 at the wheels, which is the final figure. But I can change that to, because people always get confused between clutch and flywheel. You can see the final figure there then. You can see it jump to 10, 216, 17, 19, 20, 21 is 223 and 152 foot-pound. So that's us with this car. So I have to talk to the customer because to me it needs to be in around sort of 240 brake to really appreciate that, but it will be a quick car. So yeah, it just, me and Mark were discussing there, it just shows you the sort of pitfalls. Whenever you have an EC with a file, you don't really know what's going on, whereas we were able to find out, right, that induction kit's choking the car, fitting the induction kit, but then before all that, obviously with the whole VTC gear not working, I'm pretty sure the customer told me he drove the car on the road quickly just to see, and initially the VTEC would engage, and then after about, I think it was 2 or 3 pulls of the dyno, then it threw fault codes and then nothing worked. So he's obviously drove it, the VTEC's worked, put it on a trailer and brought it to us, and then we've obviously discovered all the problems. It's just, yeah, just a bit of advice about throwing files into your car, assuming things are good, when you can see how in depth and how a problem can just escalate where you think you're nearly at the finishing line with your build. Yeah, we all know the DC2s, the value of them is just rocketing. They're getting really, they always have been a sort of rare car, but now they're really rare because the cars are rot away and get scrapped and broke for parts. So hopefully we'll keep working with our customer, get some more bolt-ons on this, get it back to get it tweaked again, and yeah, make it even better than it already has, be able to clean up a bit more as well. Right, so that's another one done.
Subscribe and like.
Yep, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give the video a like. And remember to check out part 1. Where's it?
It'll be in the top.
It'll be in the top.
I'll put it in the description as well.
Okay, yeah, remember to check part 1 of this video. It'll be, I don't know, it'll be up there somewhere. He's doing it, so it'll be up there. See you in the next one.
Cool.